Hey guys, AJ here, back on another one. So today we're going to go back to the wonderful world of TikTok so we can see post-wall chicks, girls that have hit the wall complaining about dating. So guys, before we do that, please remember to like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps to keep this channel going. And yeah guys, let's just jump into this foolishness.
UT guy really got me in my feels, and I am crying because, well, let me tell you what happened. Okay, today I had to take my car to the shop, and he offered to pick me up and we go work out together, and we did, and it was wonderful. And then we went just for a quick Chick-fil-A lunch, and I had to get some grocery shopping done, and he came with me to get some groceries. And when we got up to pay, he wanted to pay for, why am I crying? He wanted to pay for the groceries for my family. And I didn't let him. And then we got to the car, and he told me to get in the car and he would put all the groceries away. And I didn't let him. I needed to help, right? And then he was like, I'll put the cart away. And I was like, no, I got it. I didn't let him. I'm not used to someone loving me this way, treating me this way. So it's like uncomfortable. And I'm so mad at myself for not letting him just be the man that he wanted to be. And I'm going to tell him tonight and apologize. But I'm also really mad at myself that this man is probably only a couple inches taller than me. I don't know. He's probably like 5'7". You know, one of the dating apps I've never went out with. I never would go out with anyone under 6 foot. What the fuck? I also wouldn't go out with a man that had a blue collar job. What an asshole I am. This man is so great. He treats me like a queen. And I don't know how to deal with it. I'm trying. I'm going to learn. Yeah, I'm going to learn. Because goddamn, like, yes, I will take that. I will take that. I don't care how tall you are and how much money you make. If you treat me like a queen and you're so kind to me like he is, I don't know if he's the one. But God, has he given me hope and changed my whole perspective on dating. So, just wanted to give you all an update and let you see.
So guys, you see that? There's a lot to unpack here. She said that she wouldn't usually date a guy that's below 6 foot and a guy that has a blue collar job. So obviously she quote unquote settled for this guy is what she probably thinks in her heart of hearts, right? Even though she says that it's giving her hope. And whoever this moron, this beta male, this simp is doing everything that he feels he needs to do, and she is pushing back. This guy is literally bending over backwards for a woman that has kids that aren't his, and look at what he has to deal with. This is why you don't date older women, especially those that have kids. Imagine having to fight through all of this foolishness just to get with a woman that has kids that aren't yours. Absolute clown world.
Dating in your 40s is pretty easy. It's just like riding a bike, but the bike is on fire. You want to know what else? The ground is on fire too. You want to know why? Because you're in fucking hell. Dating.
So guys, here's another one. She's completely delusional. She probably waited until she was in her 40s, had perfectly good guys in her 20s who wanted to marry her, be with her, and now she's in her 40s. Her looks started to fade or are gone, and now all she can do is get scraps. And this is what they think.
So, it's been a while since I did a dating over 40 video, so I think I'll do one for the TikTok. and tell y'all something that blows my mind. Why do people pretend to be good people, polite people, kind people, and then when you meet them, they're total douchebags? Like, why don't you just straight out the gate be like, yeah, I'm a douche. I'm a douche. That's who I am. I mean, I don't misrepresent who I am. I mean, I am who I am. I don't sugarcoat things to make somebody like me. I don't try to be someone that I'm not to make somebody interested. But I'm finding more and more that people do exactly that. And it is a total shit show. Because, you know, you meet somebody and you are interested and you're excited, and then they just, their truth comes out. And I do not understand that. I mean, just be who the hell you are. If you're an arrogant asshole, fine. Be that from the get-go. Don't try to hide it and then be it. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, it's one thing to go out with somebody and, you know, not have anything in common and not like them or anything, but it's another thing to think that you're above someone and that you deserve so much more than you think you do. That's a big reason why dating over 40 is such a shit show. People are not who they say they are. People are not real. People always think there's something better out there. You know, these men in their 40s want to act like they're in their teenage years. We're not. And women. I mean, women do it too. But, I don't know. If you're a douche, just be man enough to be a douche. Don't hide it. And then let it fly, you know?
So guys, she did say one thing that is correct. Despite all the foolishness that came out of her mouth. It's just self-explanatory at this point. She's saying that all the guys that she deals with in her 40s are acting like they're in their teens. And that's true, because men start to earn a lot more money in their 30s and 40s. So if you're staying single and you're 40, there's a lot of desperate women that are in their 40s or 30s that you can smash, and then you can settle down with a 20-something-year-old. So you have lots of time left. You have more resources. You have more women interested in you. So in a way, it is like a man in his 40s is basically how a woman is in her late teens and early 20s. You have your pick. So in that way, she is correct.
Over 50 widow on dating sites. Here are my top 5 reasons that I would not date you or meet you in the first place. Number 1, you spend hours like texting every day. I mean, who has time for that? I have a life, I have a job. You know, if you want to text good morning or whatever, that's one thing. But, you know, this incessant texting all the time, I just can't do it. Number 2, you complain about your child support, or you don't spend time with your children or go to your children's sporting events, things like that. If you're a dad, it's important to me that you're a good dad. That's sexy to me. If you're not, I'm not interested. Number 3, hey, beautiful. I don't like that. When I have not met you, that's your first communication to me. Do you say that to all the girls? I'm sure you do. Like, call me by my name or some other greeting. Yeah, hey, beautiful. A lot of guys do that. Number 4, not looking for anything serious. Listen, we women, we know what that means. And my number one, so number 5, but my number one indicator on whether I'm going to go on a second date with you is that you don't pick up the check. If we're meeting for a drink and I can afford to pay for my own, I can afford to pay for yours, but I think it's a nice thing that you pick up the check. And guys, I'm just going to clue you in. We women, we do talk about that, especially women of my age, and we do notice that. We're all established and have careers, and you know, it's just a nice thing. Just like opening my car door is a nice thing. Letting me walk in front of you is a nice thing. And also, like, my personal theory is that if you're selfish with your money or cheap, probably selfish other places too, that's a no for me. And don't come for me. That's my opinion.
So guys, we have a woman who's over 50 talking like she's in her early 20s, right? All these standards she has. She doesn't realize she's over 50. She's done. Guys, there's a study published in Time magazine in the 80s that said a woman over the age of 40 has a better chance of, is more likely to be killed in an attack by, bad people with bad politics. I'm not going to use the T word, than actually getting married, right? And this woman's actually saying that men need to do this. What men are actually checking for some 50-year-old? And the last one she said, do you notice, guys? She said, I have my own job. I have my own money, and I can pay for it, but I would rather you paid for it. Make that make sense, guys. Absolute clown woman.
If all you can send is a good morning and a good night text and nothing in between, don't even bother.
So guys, you see this? These women in their 40s, 50s, they're single, and the game is so over and they don't even know it. They're saying all the same stuff that the girls in their 20s are saying, except girls in their 20s still have time. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, can you believe this foolishness? And the craziest part is they're putting it out on social media for the whole world to see. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate it. I'm out of here.